Hello, the internet. It is Wednesday, the 28th of July, 2021, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to day 28 of July. What is July? Take the word July, take the word live, mash them together, and you get July. What is July? July is where I go live every day for the month of July, right here on YouTube. Before you say it, I know. I do live streams daily on DLive as well. So you're getting a double banger for the month of July. 28th is nearing the end of the month. 29, 30, 3 more days. Got a little something I want to do at the end, but either way, here we are, 28 days in. The topic of conversation I want to address right here on this stream, before we do though, hello the internet is how I began. I said smash that like button, folks. Yeah, thanks. Looking down at the screen, we have 6 crew watching and only 3 upvotes. Can we get that up higher, please? Can we all smash the like button? I'll refresh the freaking browser and just confirm skis. Yo, keep that down. I see 3 still. I see 7 watching and 3 upvotes. Can we get the upvotes up higher, please? Hendrik, well, hello there. Good morning, Hendrik. How you doing? David Prettybread. Hi, folks. G'day, David. Good morning. How are you? Let's bring the chat up on the screen so we can all play along. It's Hendrik, David, and myself, and 7 in totes. Let's up the votes, please. I want to send a message out there to those little trollses that they're not going to win. Look at this one downvote. Why would you come here and wait for me to start streaming and put a downvote? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Look, I want to talk about surfing, surfboard riding. It seems like there has been a very steep uptake of interest in surfing. I've noticed it, in the last maybe 10 months. It's really, and when I say interest, I mean, I'm talking sort of specifically on YouTube. The interest of surfing in general on YouTube has gone up. Now, I've been surfing for 3 years now, since I've been down here at Culburra Beach. And the idea is that I thought that content would be pretty compelling. I would have been 43 at the time, some 43-year-old ex-skateboarder learning to surf. And sure, some of my surfing videos have popped and they've been on the increase, which is great. It hasn't really taken off as well as I thought it would. I'm wondering what I could do to, ironically, ride the wave of popularity of surfing. So we got surfing in the Olympics. We got a lot of vloggers that are like big name surfers. Jamie O'Brien probably being the largest. Jamie O'Brien, Nathan Florence, Ben Gravy. There's a lot of dudes doing surfing content, and they've been doing it for a while. I'm not saying they're new. I'm just saying that their popularity has brought the whole thing up a notch. We've even got the likes of Casey Neistat surfing, right? And vlogging it. So what could I possibly do? And now the Olympic Games, right? Owen Wright, the bronze medalist, it literally comes from the beach I surf at. So I've got like this, I feel like I've got an opportunity here that's just basically tapping me on the shoulder. Yeah, Owen Wright, the guy who won bronze for Australia, first ever Olympics, born and bred in this town, the same break I surf. So what could I do to sneak on the side of that wave and take that momentum along? I'm already doing the surfing content and it's sort of, I'm not going to use the word failing. I'm not going to say it's failing, but there is, at 23,000 subs, I would have thought my surfing content should have been getting more than 80 to 100 views per. Every time I upload surfing content, I would have thought that would be getting around 1,000 views, but it's getting around 100. So I've got this percentage game that I've got to work on. People say the content's good. The ones that watch it say it's good. to be able to tap into this silly algorithm, whatever that is, and manipulate it in my own favor. In the Chisel chat, David, 2020, 2010. G'day, David. How you doing, man? And P. Wayne, how you doing, man? Try the pop shove it. How you doing? A pop shove it. Try a pop shove it. Okay, I mean, I can do them on a skateboard. How much different can it be? Blob Jones, how you doing, man? Thanks for the thumbs up, man. 9 thumbs up. Heck yeah, that's the shizzle. We got 10 viewers. We got 9 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. That's an equilibrium. Appreciate you, the 9 upvotes. Yeah, let's put our collective heads together. Let's think about this. What can I do? Let's take a look at YouTube. Actually, if we go to the YouTube machine, and there's me there. Let's type in surfing. Now, obviously, I've done this before. So, Surfing Olympics 2021, Surfing Olympics, Surfing Big Waves, Surfing Olympics Live, Surfing with the Alien, Surfing for Beginners. So I guess aside from P. Wayne, bro, it takes about 3 years for anything to happen. Stay with it. That's what I'm saying. I am 3 years into. I'm 3 years into my surfing content. Let's go to my channel. Let's take a look at the term surfing. And let's go, I guess, can we organize this? We can't organize this in any particular way, can we? So I've got I've got heaps of surfing content on my channel. Heaps of it. I'd like to be able to, you know what we could do? We could go to videos. No, that won't work. That'll go back to the start. I was going to say, can we organize these in date order? See, there's one 3 years ago. Dislocated elbow injury stops me surfing again 3 years ago. 600 views. 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 8 months ago. That's got 6.7k views. That's GoPro related though. David, I'm doing great. Thanks, Gibbs. How are you today? I'm doing well too, man. I'm doing well. Happy times. First time surfing the northern point of Culburra Beach. Yeah, that was fun. Caught inside while surfing. 1k views. It's better to surf with someone than alone. 1 year ago, 1 year, 2 years, 2 years, 10 months ago, 1 year ago. You know what we could do? Let's go to my videos. Let's sort by most popular. And then let's keep going down until we see the first surfing video. Now, this is my most popular video at 2.2 mil. But if we go down from there, 527,000, 434,000, 330,000, 292,000, 222. And then if we keep going down, where is the first surfing related video that gets me the views? Here we go. Can you use a GoPro surf mount on a foam surfboard at 18,000 views? So 18,000 there for the first surfing related content. And then how to attach a leash or leg rope to a surfboard at 15,000 views. So I guess what I'm seeing there by looking at my own content, the surfing content, as long as it's tied into something evergreen. In the first case, can you use the wrong mount and get away with it? The quick answer is no, you can't. But the drawn out 8-minute YouTube version is no. And here's some faffing around. You know, you got to draw it out to 8 minutes to get the AdSense, right? So that video there, and then how to attach a leash and then to a surfboard correctly, that's got 15,000. So if I could somehow, if I could play that game by making every surfing video somehow educational, the problem with that is that the problem with that is I'm lying. Like, I don't want to do that for content. Let's go back to the regular tubes of you and see what other people are doing for surfing. So if we type in surfing fun waves in California with Blair Conklin. So this came up first. So this is a day ago. So Jamie O'Brien, a channel which I used to watch. Sorry, sorry, that's Ben Gravy on the thumbnail. I don't watch Jamie O'Brien too much anymore, but I used to watch a lot of Ben Gravy. So he uploaded it one day ago and he's got 38,000 views. Now, I'm not suggesting, just be clear about this, I'm not suggesting I could compete with these yahoos. What I am trying to work out is how could I tail onto it? How could I use what I'm already doing more effectively and more efficiently to ride this surfing trend? That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying, should I go to Hawaii and stalk? Should I black shirt guy Jamie O'Brien? I'm not saying that. I'm saying, what could I do that I'm already sort of doing? What am I missing in my content? The next one was Red Bull Surfing. Juke Squad. I used to watch a bit of Juke Squad. Surfing Karens told us to leave. That's pretty funny. And there's me, but that's obviously not in any particular order. We got 38,000 views from Jamie O'Brien, 790,000 views from Red Bull, 71,000 views from Juke Squad, and then gives a minute 10 people watching. That's definitely not in any freaking order, is it? So then we got the Olympics. So if we go back to just tapping the surfing into the search bar, of these things, surfing tricks, I mean, I can't really do many tricks anyway, so that's surfing board, surfing in India, surfing tips, surfing small waves, surfing big waves, biggest wave ever, longboard kids, GoPro. Of all these things that pop up in the self-population, GoPro would be the only one that really I could tie into, right? That's probably, aside from surfing tricks, surfing board, is that just spelled incorrectly? Surfing board? Which surfboard should you buy? See, a lot of this stuff I don't really want to do. It's funny, isn't it? Like, do I really want to chase the views that much and just do beginner stuff like that? I want to get better as a surfer. Have I got to go and get a hydrofoil? No, I don't want to do that. Beginner surfboard, first time surfing, foam surfboard, different types of surfboards, surfing in India, surfboard electric, how to surf longboard, electric foil board, surfboard making, surfing pop-up. Let's go to Google Trends and see what pops up in the search term for surfing. Surfing. Within Australia, related terms I'm looking for. Related topics, Narrabeen, Australian suburb. That's a breakout search. Car surfing topic, Pikachu, Pokemon species, foil board, broadcasting, professional field. So let's go global. Surfing globally. There's been a peak in surfing searches from 21 to 31. Australia rules the surfing interest by region. Jonah Hill, related topics. American actor. Wing, surfing at the Summer Olympics. Olympic Games. Yo, Wave Wasters, how you doing, man? Wave Wasters, good to see you, buddy. Little cheers for you. You said, do you enjoy trying out different boards and fins? Could always review different shapes. I certainly do. At the moment, I don't have the money to buy boards and fins. I have a sponsor for surfboards. Benny Crawford Designs made me the toothpick. And I don't think that, it's not like he's going to, like, there's no return on that for him. So he's not going to be able to make me 10 different boards and say, here's the quiver, test them out and review them. Yeah. I mean, and the other thing too is if I reached out to brands, which I have done in the past, I got Arsen Wetsuits and Bell Surf Wax. If I reached out to other brands and said, can I review your fins? They're going to immediately look at my channel and say, dude, your views are lousy. Like, your views for surfing are garbage. So why would we give you product when the views aren't there? And that's what I'm trying to think. What can I do to get those views up to then maybe be able to do that kind of thing later on? I'm amazed. I'm blown away that I managed to get the first sponsor I got, Global Surf Industries, which they're no longer sponsoring me. But when I nabbed that, I was amazed. I was like, wow, this is a huge player in the industry in Australia and worldwide, and they're sponsoring me, and they knew my channel. My contact there was like, yeah, we know you're not getting many views, but we want you to get better at surfing. Now that all came apart when the Australian contingent of GSI went belly up, or did it? Either way, that's the story I was told, and that sponsorship died, and that's when Benny Crawford came on board and made me a board, made me the toothpick. But back then, I was getting fins. Yeah, it's... Either way, I just don't have the cash to do that. It's a good idea, I just don't have the cash to do it. Aero Gamer, hey, do it, man. Hey, Gives and Givers, day off for me today, and we're out of lockdown. Dude, I just saw the headlines. Not to make this a C-word stream, but I just saw the headlines. Sydney and New South Wales going into a further 4 weeks lockdown. Crikey. Hendrik, hey, Dugsky, enjoy the freedom. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean... You know what? Should I just try that? Should I just try reaching out to brands and say, hey, I got this channel. Just be honest. Like, I got this channel. It's sort of 3 years into the surfing content and it's kind of tailoring off. There's a lot of interest in surfing at the moment. Can you send me some products, some leashes, some... Man, maybe I should even look at other wetsuits as well. Should I review other wetsuits? I don't know. Like, on the one hand, I don't want to say to ours and I'm not using your wetsuits anymore because I love them. But on the other hand, I've got to go where the views are. I'm at a real dilly of a pickle. Do it. It worked with GSI. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there is no reason why I can't reach out to other brands and just see what happens. Wave Wasters, you've given me good thought there. This is why I love live streaming, right? Like, I came on here thinking, I don't really know what to do here. Like, oh, did you know my plan? My plan back... Oh, wow, this is interesting. My plan back... That's right. So before I lost the Global Surf Industry sponsorship, and before the C word attacked the whole world, it's worth a try. Even just try swapping with friends. Swapping wetsuits and fins and stuff. Adrian, how you doing, man? My plan was... Tell me if you think this is stupid. So, Ben Gravy surfs his local area, New Jersey. He's got really lousy conditions, right? Like, pretty damn lousy in his... My backyard is sick. His backyard is pretty lousy. My plan was to go there, and I'm not in favor of stalking, and I'm not in favor of like hassling creators, right? I'm dead against that. But he has a break called El Slammo. He named it El Slammo. It's a lousy little, kind of like a rocky, I guess it's a break wall. It picks up wind chop, and he rips it and he makes it good. My plan was, and this is what I was going to approach Global Surf Industries for, because they're a big player, and their objectives with me was to walk me through their entire quiver of boards until I got onto a performance board. So I was going to suggest, and this is before the C word attacked the whole planet, my plan was to suggest to them, can we go in together and can you send me to New Jersey, right, for a month? I'll surf El Slammo for the whole month of... I even asked Ben Gravy. He's okay with the DMs. I DM'd him. Actually, no, it wasn't. That wasn't a DM. It was a comment on an Instagram post. And I said, what's the best time of the year that you think to surf El Slammo? And he said, probably August. Late August would be when it's the best. So had this pitch. I was going to pitch to Global Surf Industries. Can you send me to New Jersey, Send me with two or three different boards from the quiver. I will stay for a whole month and I will surf that break every day and get whatever I can. Now, in my mind, the beautiful thing with that would be at some point during that month, you would almost naturally guarantee that Ben Gravy would turn up. Now, I'm not saying that then there'd be this massive connection of channels. I'm not saying that. But the fact that he would turn up and see someone else there surfing, well, there's a natural conversation. Hey, how you going? And then he'd see, oh, I've got a GoPro and a beach camera and a mouth mount on the board. Oh, you're vlogging? Yeah. You're Australian? Yeah, I'm Australian, yeah. And then I'd say, oh, we actually spoke once, man. You told me August was the best time to surf here. I'm surfing here every day. I'll probably catch you again. And then that'd be it, right? Then the next time I see him, he'd be like, oh, you're back again. I'll be, yeah, I got this project. I'm surfing every day. And then the idea of that would be that it would naturally sort of fall together where he'd be like, oh, dude, what a sick idea. I just surfed. This is back when he just completed his 50 states, every state of America catching a wave. And I thought my idea of a wave a day, every day surfing a particular break somewhere on the planet, for me, typically it's the break that's out my door. I surf every day, whatever the conditions are. A lot of other people don't get a chance to go to the beach, right? Like people landlocked. I've got a beach quite literally about 100 meters to my right. And in that sense, I should surf it, whatever the conditions. And that's what I wanted to do in New Jersey at El Slamo. And I was getting ready I'd build up this massive PDF pitch to Global Surf Industries. I was also going to hit Arzen for a little bit of extra cash, Bell Surf Wax for a bit of cash, because it's not cheap to go and spend, a month in America. I was looking at hostels. I was going to stay in a hostel. As long as I could get a private room in a backpacker hostel, I don't care. I'm not there for the board games and, late night shots of Fireball. I'm not there. I'm there for surfing. I'm there for every morning. I even looked at where I could buy a bike and cycle because the hostels are further up near Atlantic City and El Slamo is right further up the other point. So I was looking at where I could buy a bike and how I could ride the bike to El Slamo every day and then back to the hostel. I had this whole thing planned out. Then COVID went, the world's on lockdown, and at the same time, Global Surf Industry said, we're sorry, it's all over. I didn't even get a chance to give the pitch. I had pre-pitched it, and I told my contact, I was like, I got this great idea which is going to help the channel. It's going to help Globals, because I was selling boards. Like people were using my affiliate and buying boards. I got like, I'm not going to tell you the figure, but I did sell a bunch of boards through my project, and they were happy. Like she was like, this is great, you're selling boards. I was like, how can I sell more boards? How can I make this bigger? Go overseas. The idea was do a wave a day anywhere else. At this point, the beach break was getting a little tedious. I didn't feel like my skill level was good enough to hit the point break crookies. I'd been told I should go up there. That's the better wave. But I was thinking, well, maybe I'll do this instead. Maybe I'll do a month in New Jersey, a month at El Slamo. I mean, imagine, do the opposite. Imagine I went out there to do my regular surf and there was a kid from America. He said, yeah, I came out and I'm in a hostel in town, of which there are none, by the way. He would have had to been in Nowra, like 40-minute drive. No, he would have been staying at the caravan park. I'm staying at Holiday Haven and I'm surfing every day. I've got this YouTube project. I'll be like, right on, man. That's rad, dude. Oh, dude, I'll hang out with you. I'll come surfing with you. It's great surfing with somebody else. You're gonna be here at this break every day. Are you nuts? I think you are, and I want to be nuts with you. That's what I thought that's what I'd do if I saw a kid doing that here. And that's kind of what I thought, because Ben Gravy would be like, dude, you know that this break hardly ever works, and when it does, it's really lousy. You've got to be good, right? And I'm not good. So I reckon I would have gotten better by surfing a lousy break and then surfing alongside someone who can surf it well. But all that didn't happen. But that was my plan. And then what happened after that, when I was without a sponsor for boards, Benny Crawford, bless his cotton socks, he's a shaper up on the Gold Coast, works for DHL, said, dude, I want to make you a board. I've been watching you, and I didn't know this, but Benny and I go way back, like 10 years back, before YouTube and through skateboarding. And he said, I've been watching you. I've got a plan. I'm making you a board. And he made me what I ride to this day. We call it the toothpick. And it's sick. And by the way, it is a performance board. So I've gone from Global Surf Industries on the Modern Highline to the 7S Superfish. Then I jumped through whatever the next boards were going to be that they thought I should use. And I went onto a performance board. And I feel like my surfing's getting better. I'm Jason Albion Diolian, just for your reference, but not in real life. Oh, you're from Adrian. You're from D-Live. Gotcha. Vacant block. Just popping in quick on my work break to say good day. I'm always watching your surf content. Would love to see this happen. I'm out. Have a good day, or we'll watch the stream later. Oh, cool. Vacant block. Thanks, man. Cheers, dude. I'll give you a little cheers to have a good day. Aero Gamer. Jamie O'Brien went there to El Slamo and did a vlog surfing the break. Yeah, he did. I remember seeing that. That was quite a while ago, right? Yeah. So that was kind of like my loose plan. Obviously everything with that's all changed, and that's what I'm saying today. Like, what could I do? What other crazy, wacky idea could I do that would potentially assist my surfing content to move up in the chain or in the algorithm? Because right now, like, let's be clear, right now it's the very bottom. Like, I'll do an edit where I've got, and I tested this 2 seasons ago. I used a drone. Somebody said you should use a drone, get some overhead shots. I used a drone. This is every day for the month, right? Every single day for a calendar month. I shot a surfing vlog that went for 8 minutes, over 8 minutes, so you could get the AdSense in there, get the mid rolls, the pre-roll, mid-roll, and post-roll. I used a mouth mount camera, a GoPro. I used a board mount camera. I used a beach camera. I interspliced all the angles. Everybody said you need to put POV. A lot of POV content gets good views. I put in a lot of POV. Everybody said we need to drop the music, hear the sound of the ocean. I did that. Drop the music, hear the sound of the ocean. I put in, they said you need to, what was the other thing, the other critical thing? Change the song. So not just the same song every day. Ironically, the givers swapped that and said, no, we want the same song every day. But back then they said, change the song. I did all that. I'd spend like 1 hour surfing. So the whole GoPro battery, come back, spend 3 hours editing it every single day for a calendar month. And those videos, lucky to get 50 to 60 views. Then somebody can go, like, and I've got 20,000 subs, right? So that goes up on YouTube and it gets 50 to 60 views. Someone with, I think they had 4,000 subs. The title of the video was POV surfing a new break, and it was in New Zealand. And this is all they did. They're driving a car. They pull up to the beach. They got a mouth mount camera in, so it's POV the whole way. The car stops. The key comes out. Open the door, all in real time. Like, no edits, no music, no edit. Go to the back of the car, pull the surfboard out, wax the top up, put the thing back on the vehicle, lock the door, put the key in the little leg rope, walk down to the break, paddle out, catch 3 waves, 4 waves, duck dive, sit there for a bit, catch another wave, paddle back in, and 20,000 views. 20,000 views on a video with one camera with 0 editing on a channel with 4,000 subs gets 20k views, and I've got 20,000 subs and I do all the production value and the video gets 50 views. So it's really disheartening. It's 2 things. It's disheartening when you think about YouTube, but it's not disheartening when I think about my own satisfaction. Like, I've got great edited content that I can go back and look at. You know, who cares about the views? It's good surfing content and I can see my progression in surfing. So that's good. But when you have a comment like Wave Wasters said before, do you enjoy trying out different boards and fins? Could always review different shapes and stuff. That's rad, but that needs money. So if I can't surf and put content out and earn money from it, I can't do any of those things because I'm not earning any money from it. So it's rad to have the cool edited content, and it's great to have had the experience and to have gotten better at surfing. But when it comes down to it, if that doesn't happen, then I got to go and get a regular job somewhere, probably a chefing job somewhere in town. That's the only other option, right? Or do something, do whatever the thing it is to manipulate the algorithm to go from 50 views to 100 views to 150 to 200 to then getting into the thousands of views. And even that isn't going to actually bring you much money. Hendrik, I think Wave Wasters is on the money. Yeah. Ricardo, hello, Ricardo. How you doing, man? Ricardo Rosa. I find daily videos to be counterproductive. Maybe you're right. I mean, I stopped my daily vlog 2 years ago? No, a year ago. I stopped doing the daily vlog, but the idea with the daily surfing video was that it was because I live so close to the beach, right? Because there's no other house, it's me and the beach. I feel like in many ways I should surf there on the basis that a lot of other people don't get that chance. Some people spend their entire year working to then have a week vacation on the coast. And here I am quite literally walking out in my pajamas every morning and scoping, seeing what the swell's doing. I got that liberty, right? I've got that luxury and I'm blessed. So then I thought, well, it's not right to not use it. You think about these guys that do that for a whole year and they come out for 1 week vacation. If it's onshore and sloppy, they go surfing. They can't, oh, sorry, boss, I'm going to stay out for another week. No, that's their week vacation. They've traveled to the coast. They're going out, whether it's sloppy and whether it's massive and washing machine or whether it's a lake with like, you know, get your mal out or whatever. They're going surfing. So my idea was, hey man, you've got it. It's here. If you don't use it, you're letting it go to waste. Do it for everybody else. Like people say on my channel, I live through you. When you surf, I surf. I got to tap into that more. I got to tap into that somehow. I got to think more. Right? I think you're right. Daily videos to be counterproductive. So that concept of every single day did morph its way. I think it took 8 seasons for me to finally realize that for surfing and for getting better, it's not helping when it's sloppy and onshore. So what I've done this last season, so for the month of June, a wave a day, it's actually still rolling, even though we're now at the end of July. I'm doing the makeup days. So I'd go out there every day and I'd show you the conditions. I'd say, oh look, this is why I'm not surfing today. It's lousy and it's going to get worse by 11 a.m. So I'm not surfing. Instead, I'll put an additional wave at the end and we'll come back after June 30 and we'll go through July. So we're still actually doing that. I think I've made up 6 days through July. So yeah, I'm showing you the conditions daily, or I was throughout the month of June, and now I'm picking the best days to surf in July. But you're right, it's still daily videos, which could be pushing the algorithm back. Oh, I also took a whole month off. I made a decision to sort of see if I could trip the algorithm, and I signed out of YouTube for a whole calendar month. So YouTube would have been like, what's going on with this dude? He went from, because I post like multiple times a day sometimes. They would have been like, what happened to this guy? He was going so strong, and then he literally just cold turkey stopped, and I cold turkeyed it for a whole month. Then I came back and went back to my normal thing, and I didn't see a difference. Somebody said, you've got to take more time off. It's got to be like 3 months. I don't want to take 3 months off though. I don't know. But I think just from having this discussion, I think one of the things I could do would be to reach out to other brands and see if I can get other endorsements and then review their products in the ocean while surfing. That's definitely something I should be looking at. I will look at other wetsuit manufacturers and see if I can get on. I did have a pretty good conversation with O'Neill wetsuits back in the day before I picked up Arzen. I did have a good discussion with O'Neill. Maybe I could hit them back up. Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. I'll look into this. I'll think about contacting other brands to review their products while surfing. If you have any brands that I should hit, do me a solid, put them in the comments. Like, make a comment saying you should check out this. That's how I got onto Arzen. Literally, that's how I got onto Arzen wetsuits. Somebody said there's a guy up in Narrabeen, up in the northern beaches, who's making wetsuits. He's great. You should get onto him. I did. I hooked it up. That's how that happened. If anybody else has any other brands that I should be hooking into, please put them in the comments down below, and I'll do that. And we'll see if I can start reviewing products while surfing. That's a good idea. Yeah, I appreciate that solid idea. If no one else has any other ideas, how about we leave it at that for the time being? I do want to go and check the conditions, although it was onshore this morning when I woke up at 7, and I'm pretty certain it's just getting stronger from the northeast. So I probably won't be going surfing today, but that's a good chance for me to sit down and actually sort of make decisions about what brands I could attack. Please put the comments down below who I should be who I should be attempting to contact. I'm not going to attack anybody. And appreciate the comments. Appreciate you being here. And I will see you all on the next live stream tomorrow for July 29. And feeling fine.